So back in 2004, all we had really was 25 years of lean experience, a blank piece of paper and a phone book. 300 phone calls later, we got 2 appointments, which turned into 2 contracts, and the journey started there.
We recognised quite early on that the thing that made us different was our passion and ability to actually engage others. So we decided right at the beginning that we were going to only employ people that had the ability to engage people.
We started really by focusing on the manufacturing sector, chasing clients that made things. We moved then on to more service-related industries and finally got approached by a couple of universities.
These universities had been delivering lean training, and they found that teachers delivering training to people that actually made things and worked in banks and so on didn't work. So they asked us if we had anything that we could offer. We'd actually written a course as part of our lean consultancy in lean training. When we mapped this against the requirements for a government accredited course, we found that we covered all of that and more.
Rather than just ticking the boxes that the qualification required, we recognised that there were a lot of things around that course that we had that weren't included, but they were needed to get sustainable lean employment, so we kept them in.
And since then we've gone to train over 6,000 people, both in Australia and the UK. We're actually the biggest trainer in lean in the whole of Australia.
So one of the key things for lean to work in any client is to make sure that it's actually from the top down. We need to make sure we're engaging people from the boardroom all the way down to the shop floor or the ground floor workers. If you just target one area of the business, it's not sustainable.
We train companies from 25 employees through to 100,000 employees globally. And the one thing that's consistent for whichever company we're working with is our ability to get the most out of the people that we're working with and to deliver a legacy so that when we leave that company they're sustainable, they've got improvements and they've got the people that can continue the journey that we started with them.
So we're working in obviously manufacturing, we're also working in the service industry, healthcare, pharmaceutical, and moving more and more into banking and office environments, because lean's not just about manufacturing, it's about a way of thinking, a way of doing business.
Since we started back in 2004, we've gone on and we've grown across the globe. We're now working in North America, Europe, Australasia and Eastern Europe. When that happened, we decided that we needed an office in the UK back in 2006. So the office in the UK looks after the Northern Hemisphere. The office in Australia covers everybody below the equator. We've got general managers that are regional, and we can meet any requirements that any company has.
So not only training, not only consultancy, we also work in sustainability. Obviously green is linked closely to waste removal, and we also do outsourcing, so we provide services for companies that require short-term fixes. Lean is no longer just a nice to have. These days with global competition, it's mandatory. So lean's moving out of the manufacturing environment into service businesses, into office environments, and we're working on that now, making sure that the whole company is involved in the journey and not just the manufacturing sharp end. You've got to have support from the offices, you've got to have support from the board.
At CLS we're really proud of our people and their ability to engage people in businesses. Whether it be in productivity, whether it be in training or whether it be in sustainability, we've got the experience that helps.